Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red flights hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head downstairs to be like, see the crowd going ahead to be like. So I step downstairs to be like, see the crowd going ahead to be like.
That should be too much. You gotta check the email, check this, check all this stupid shit, man.
Still coming rampant, misbehaving, misflavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the fuck you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped downstairs to be like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. New York Giants taking on the San Francisco. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this one too low.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end Tunyon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3-and-out and did just that. On first down, right back to Gibson. That time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Niner defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass charts.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here in Waddle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get this down to 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Once more, Gibson.
So what?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Well, why they make me do that?
I
don't like when they do
quickly swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Obviously, they're trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick here is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They run on 1st down. They get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The Niners are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Purdy now to throw.
Oh, come on.
Smith-Schuster. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have
Right, that's the line for the taking.
Love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out.
So where's the person that's coming?
We'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Purdy. And that falls.
Thank you, man.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Shotgun now with Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Patterson's kick is good.
You took a sale when you made my options. West Coast and get a problem.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Lloyd. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game...
Hey, hit this nigga, bro. Chill.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there.
Not the... Hey, food ain't funny as shit on this
Your
game.
game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now Purdy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
All right, let's do this.
Last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking, so you don't slip and fall when it happens in a game.
2 yards, good enough for first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, Purdy.
Thank you.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain.
All right, let's go freaky out of that. I can't help
When
it.
to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw
Could be
it away.
inside.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run.
Look at this bumper
down.
diggers and shit. This game funny as a motherfucker.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers.
Don't catch it.
That is incomplete.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training action comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, get a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need to tip the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Gibson powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception.
I can't get to the person I want to be on the fucking field, bro.
Right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Purdy looking to throw. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. First down now, but that clock rolling. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. The first
gonna be the read
for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this to Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Eckler is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy.
Sure. There's a middle linebackers. I fucking hate other people.
As the first half is winding down, and the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And
Middle linebacker standing right there.
17-10.
Somebody step down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams. There he goes, right side. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Antonio Gibson. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Final play of the half. Purdy. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to
both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out for the second half. Time for us to go back to Levi Stadium as we'll hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Up the middle with Eckler. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
Thank you.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helps them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Handoff running left is Gibson.
Bro, Dre Greenlaw fans is shit. Who that nigga just dealing
This
at?
time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what this defense
Dre
is going to
Greenlaw
need to do
just
more in
fans
the
is a
second half.
motherfucker.
Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Over here.
It's 3.
Come out. 26.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Should have just waited.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks,
Should have
the
waited.
linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone.
Hey, Mo. Hey, yo.
That's exactly what they were
Hey,
aiming
yo.
for.
I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball
Hey,
through the
man,
line.
wow.
Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 10.
Oh, man, wow. I'd have been pissed. Gotta stop. Just get the strip fumble.
The Giants
Safety.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive.
Bro, he sucks.
But a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. He'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh my gosh, he has him beat. That's a fucking first, bruh. Fuck.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
Open for a minute, my ass. He's a superstar.
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So fucking
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Not many to do this.
Rodgers. That's out to the flat for
Turn was
Gibson.
over. I'm some shit. So should have just waited again.
At the 15. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line.
I don't know.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners are going on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 151 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, no.
And Thomas has it. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
Rodgers now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
That's not a first down, fool.
For the third quarter of action.
I mean, that's not a touchdown. That's a first down.
Matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
They gave me the fucking first, whatever. I want this tutty.
A good chance now to put this.
Yeah, we're running out the ball outside, even though she's running inside.
They'll run with Gibson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the Celtics,
who the fuck is in the game?
They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made. And
this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Justin Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can...
Come on, man. Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Overall defense, you're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. Like the old rule, possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is
oh, you gotta pick it on,
points on this drive, and in a relatively quick manner. And now they're in the hurry up. On second down, Eckler, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, it's Purdy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I know they're trying to get up.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
5 yards remain on second down.
Hey.
Now the second-year man from Alabama.
Damn, man.
Robinson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh my gosh. This fucking superstar. Just the ball.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here. But I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out as a question.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Bruh, come on. George Kittle is good. He ain't even that tough.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Got LG behind me. What the fuck?
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2s here. They'll look to throw.
So they're going to let this nigga get beat every time.
So they take on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Hey, by the thing.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, CD, you understand, I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can he wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of plays. They call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
To throw is Rodgers. And then
Fool, you can't even throw the fucking ball. I threw the ball immediately, bro.
it's 4th down. They had to win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least
That's a fucking first down. I'll take it.
Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
To be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Look at tweaking this shit.
Give to Gibson running right. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football
This nigga
game.
tweaking.
162 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means it really counts.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. In all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. And then I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, I started spazzing right here. My God. Because I was starting spazzing right there, man.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The 20. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So